Elon Musk is no stranger to breaking boundaries. From revolutionizing electric cars with Tesla to launching rockets that can land themselves with SpaceX, Musk has consistently been at the forefront of technological innovation. But now, he's stepping into a new arena, one that has both military experts and governments across the world on edge. Introducing the X-1, a UFO fighter jet that defies the laws of physics. This isn't just another high-speed aircraft. It's a machine that can outrun missiles, become invisible to radar, and melt enemy electronics from miles away. If you thought Musk's ambitions were limited to space exploration, think again. This fighter jet, developed in secret by a select team at SpaceX, has the potential to change the way modern warfare is fought. And yet, it's already causing ripples in the geopolitical landscape. The US government is reportedly at odds with Musk, unsure whether to embrace this technology or fear its consequences. In this video, we'll take you on a journey through the technology behind the X-1, its potential impact on global conflict, and how it could shape the future of aerial combat. But before we dive into the technical details, let's rewind a bit and look at how Elon Musk's journey led to this moment. SpaceX's journey from Falcon to fighter. SpaceX's origin story is one that is well known in the tech world, but few understand how its early rocket developments laid the foundation for what would eventually become the X-1 fighter jet. Let's go back to the early 2000s, when Musk was just another entrepreneur with a dream of making space travel affordable. Falcon 1, the breakthrough. SpaceX's first rocket, Falcon 1, made history in 2008 by becoming the first privately developed liquid-fueled rocket to reach orbit. While this achievement might seem small compared to what SpaceX is doing now, it was a pivotal moment. Falcon 1 wasn't just about reaching orbit, it was about proving that a private company could build a rocket more efficiently and cost-effectively than government agencies. Falcon 9, the game changer. In 2010, SpaceX introduced the Falcon 9, which quickly became the workhorse of the company's operations. Its reusable first stage allowed SpaceX to drastically cut costs, and the rocket's capability to carry heavy payloads to space made it indispensable. This marked a turning point in aerospace, but more importantly, it showed the world that Musk was serious about pushing technological boundaries. Falcon Heavy, setting new standards. In 2018, SpaceX upped the ante with the Falcon Heavy, the most powerful rocket in operation at the time. Capable of lifting 63,800 kilograms into low Earth orbit, Falcon Heavy was a spectacle. Musk famously launched his own Tesla Roadster into space, capturing the world's imagination. But behind this public spectacle was a more serious ambition. Musk wanted to prove that SpaceX could develop technology that would eventually be used for interplanetary missions. Starship and Raptor engine, the future of space exploration. The Starship, still under development, represents Musk's ultimate vision for space travel, taking humans to Mars and beyond. But Starship is more than just a rocket. It's a fully reusable spacecraft that can be used for everything from lunar missions to Earth-to-Earth transport. Its Raptor engine, which uses methane and liquid oxygen, is key to its performance and reusability. These innovations set the stage for Musk's next bold move, the X-1 fighter jet. While SpaceX has primarily been focused on space exploration, the development of a hypersonic fighter jet is a natural extension of the company's expertise in propulsion systems and aerodynamic design. The X-1 fighter jet technology that defies physics. Now let's talk about the X-1, the jet that's been described as a UFO because of its seemingly impossible capabilities. From its unbelievable hypersonic speed to its advanced stealth technology, this aircraft is truly unlike anything the world has ever seen. Let's dive into what makes the X-1 so special. Hypersonic speed. The X-1 can travel at an astonishing 4,600 miles per hour, mph. To give you a clearer idea, that's more than 5 times the speed of sound. If you've ever heard a jet fly overhead and break the sound barrier, imagine a plane going 5 times faster than that. At this speed, the X-1 can easily outrun any missile currently in use by military forces. It's so fast that by the time an enemy realizes it's there, the jet has already completed its mission and left the area. This kind of speed is not just impressive, it's also crucial for survival in modern air combat. In today's world, missiles and other threats are incredibly advanced, and a split-second delay can mean the difference between life and death. The X-1's ability to move faster than anything else in the sky makes it nearly impossible for enemies to catch or target it. The aircraft is in a league of its own, pushing the boundaries of what we thought was possible in aviation. Stealth technology. What makes the X-1 even more remarkable is its ability to stay hidden from enemy radar systems. Traditional stealth planes, like the B-2 Spirit or the F-22 Raptor, are designed to avoid radar detection, but they still show up as small blips on advanced radar systems. The X-1, however, takes this to a whole new level. Instead of just reducing its radar visibility, it uses cutting-edge camouflage technology that makes it look like part of the sky itself. To both the naked eye and radar systems, the X-1 can appear as nothing more than a cloud or a blur in the sky. This means that even if an enemy has the most sophisticated radar systems, they may not be able to detect the X-1 until it's too late. This stealth technology gives the X-1 a significant advantage in both offensive and defensive situations. The jet can sneak into enemy territory without being noticed and complete its mission undetected, giving it an upper hand in any conflict. Microwave weapons. One of the most futuristic features of the X-1 is its microwave weapon system. While this might sound like something out of science fiction, microwave weapons are actually a reality today, and Elon Musk has taken this technology to a whole new level. The X-1 is equipped with a microwave system that can disable or destroy enemy electronics from miles away. This means that instead of having to fire missiles or bullets at an enemy aircraft or ground target, the X-1 can simply disrupt their electronics from a distance. Think of it like turning off a switch. The X-1 can send out a powerful microwave signal that fries the electronics of any enemy plane, turning it into a powerless hunk of metal in the sky. The enemy jet wouldn't even be able to control its systems or defend itself. This gives the X-1 a massive advantage because it doesn't need to engage in traditional dogfights or risky combat. It can neutralize threats from a safe distance, keeping its pilot out of harm's way. Space Shuttle Engine. The X-1's power doesn't stop there. It's equipped with a compact space shuttle engine, a design borrowed from SpaceX's incredible rocket technology. This engine is much more advanced than the traditional jet engines used in modern fighter planes. The Space Shuttle engine allows the X-1 to reach hypersonic speeds while also being highly fuel efficient. Most fighter jets burn through fuel quickly when flying at high speeds, but the X-1 is different. Thanks to its innovative engine, it can maintain its high-speed performance without needing to refuel as often. This makes it far more efficient than any other military jet in use today. The ability to fly longer distances at faster speeds gives the X-1 an incredible strategic advantage, especially in global conflicts where long-range capabilities are essential. Fuel efficiency and altitude. The X-1's impressive design also enables it to reach altitudes of up to 105,000 feet. To put that into perspective, most commercial airplanes fly at around 30,000 to 40,000 feet, and even the most advanced military jets typically operate below 80,000 feet. The X-1's ability to soar higher than any other aircraft in the world gives it a distinct advantage in combat situations. At these altitudes, the X-1 can avoid enemy detection and intercept any incoming threats long before they pose a danger. Plus, the jet's fuel efficiency means that it can stay in the air for longer periods of time without needing to land or refuel. This makes the X-1 an ideal aircraft for long-range missions, whether they involve surveillance, combat, or reconnaissance. In addition, the jet's fuel-saving design means it's not just faster, but also more cost-effective for military operations. Fuel is a huge expense for any military, and the X-1's ability to use less fuel while flying faster and higher is a game-changing benefit. This combination of speed, altitude, and efficiency makes the X-1 one of the most formidable aircraft in the skies today. Geopolitical impact. How the X-1 could reshape global power dynamics. Technology this advanced doesn't exist in a vacuum. When a machine like the X-1 fighter jet is introduced, it doesn't just change the world of aviation, it has ripple effects across global politics, military strategies, and international relations. The X-1's capabilities are so groundbreaking that they have already caused concerns among world governments. The potential impact of this jet on global conflicts could be enormous, and the reactions from different countries tell us just how serious it is. The U.S. government's reaction. According to reports, the U.S. government, specifically the Pentagon, has been keeping a close eye on the development of the X-1. While the Pentagon recognizes the potential of this fighter jet as a game-changer in warfare, there's a significant amount of worry behind the scenes. The issue isn't just that the X-1 is powerful, it's also that Elon Musk and his team have developed this technology privately. The U.S. government does not have full control over how the X-1 will be used or who will have access to it. One major concern is that if this technology falls into the wrong hands, it could lead to disastrous consequences. Imagine if a hostile nation or terrorist group were to get their hands on the X-1. Its hypersonic speed, stealth capabilities, and microwave weapons would make it nearly impossible for traditional defenses to stop it. This is why some within the U.S. government are uncomfortable with Musk holding the reins of such an advanced weapon. They worry about losing control over who can use the X-1 and for what purposes. The Pentagon is also concerned about how quickly this technology has advanced. While traditional fighter jets took decades to evolve, the X-1 seems to have leaped ahead in just a few years, thanks to SpaceX's expertise. The military is debating whether to fully embrace Musk's innovation or to approach it with caution, especially since there's still tension over how much influence private companies should have in national defense. Impact on the Israel-Hamas conflict. In October 2023, the long-standing conflict between Israel and Hamas escalated to new levels of violence. The introduction of the X-1 into this already tense situation could have unpredictable effects. If Israel were to gain access to such a powerful fighter jet, it could drastically shift the balance of power in the region. The X-1's ability to strike targets quickly and remain undetected would give Israel an overwhelming military advantage, potentially forcing Hamas into a weaker position. But with this kind of advantage also comes great responsibility. The use of such an advanced weapon in a volatile conflict could escalate tensions rather than resolve them. Hamas and other groups opposed to Israel could respond by seeking similar technologies from other nations, leading to an arms race in the region. Countries like Iran, which already supports Hamas, could feel threatened and may increase their own military spending to keep up. This could make the conflict even more dangerous and difficult to manage. The presence of the X-1 in the Middle East would also draw attention from global superpowers like the US, Russia, and China, all of which have strategic interests in the region. The US would likely support Israel, but Russia and China might feel differently. Both countries have military partnerships in the Middle East and could view the X-1 as a destabilizing factor that threatens their influence. This could complicate diplomatic efforts to resolve the conflict. A new Cold War? The X-1 doesn't just pose a challenge for the Middle East. It could also have a global impact, sparking a new arms race among the world's most powerful nations. Countries like China and Russia have been working on their own advanced military technology, but the X-1 could push them to develop their own hypersonic, radar-evading fighter jets faster than ever. In the Cold War, the US and the Soviet Union were locked in a race to build more advanced weapons, especially nuclear weapons. Now we could see a similar situation with hypersonic jets. If the US and its allies start using the X-1, other nations will want to match or surpass that technology. This could lead to a dangerous new era where nations compete to develop faster, stealthier, and deadlier aircraft. The fear is that this competition could spiral out of control, leading to higher military tensions and an increased risk of conflict between global superpowers. Russia has already been developing hypersonic missiles, and China is advancing in drone and stealth technology. Both nations are unlikely to sit back while the US or its allies gain an advantage. We could see an acceleration in military spending, with each country trying to outdo the other in creating the next generation of warplanes. The stakes are high. Whoever controls the skies could dominate in any future conflict. But it's not just military hardware that could see rapid development. The X-1's microwave weapons, which can disable electronics from a distance, introduce a new kind of warfare that focuses on disrupting communications and control systems. Countries around the world will likely look into similar technologies to protect themselves, leading to a cyber warfare arms race as well. In short, the X-1 isn't just a fighter jet. It's a symbol of what future conflicts might look like. Faster, stealthier, and more technologically advanced than anything we've seen before, the X-1 has the potential to reshape global military power. Whether it leads to more peace or more conflict remains to be seen. But one thing is certain: the world is paying attention. The future of warfare beyond the battlefield. The X-1 isn't just about military dominance, it represents the future of warfare. Here's how it could change the way battles are fought. Autonomous drones and AI. One of the most exciting aspects of the X-1's development is its potential to integrate with autonomous drones and artificial intelligence. In the future, we could see fighter jets like the X-1 coordinating with swarms of drones, making human pilots less necessary. These drones could carry out surveillance, provide additional firepower, or even engage in combat themselves. Space warfare. With its ability to fly at altitudes of over 100,000 feet, the X-1 blurs the line between atmospheric and space travel. Could this technology be adapted for use in space warfare? As countries like the US and China develop their own space forces, the X-1 could become a key player in defending Earth's orbit. Cyber warfare. The X-1's microwave weapons could also play a role in cyber warfare. By disabling enemy electronics, this jet could neutralize entire fleets of ships or tanks without ever engaging in direct combat. This kind of electronic warfare is already being developed by countries like the US and Russia, but the X-1 takes it to a whole new level. Imagine a world where the skies are ruled by unstoppable, invisible fighter jets. The future of warfare is here, and it's changing everything. Don't miss your chance to stay ahead of this groundbreaking technology and the global power shift it will create. Subscribe now and dive deeper into the world of advanced military innovations. Be the first to know what's shaping the future, because this is just the beginning.